Hey YouTube, back. We are going to have a full screen adventure this time. Because I remember to put on my watch. Anyway, back to the old grind. What have we got to do today? We have one. Ah. Yep, courtyard. Where's Miss Fee? She's supposed to be right here. I guess I can always go back to town. Oh yeah. House just south. Oh. Yeah. Lower class door. Pawn shop. There's the shop. Kurt's certainly taking his time, I wonder. I'm pretty sure he went over to Eddie's, but I'm getting a little worried with all the rain. The son hasn't come home yet. I'll have to keep an eye out for him. Chapel. That would be a 7 dormitorio. Pawn shop. Ah, yes. Chapel. Today's performance truly was splendid. I can't say the same for the Sun Downpour, though. Oh, Father Paolo and Sister Ornelia, what a gay counting you. Oh, there he is. Z's. Looks like he's fast asleep. I don't think there's any risk of him catching a cold since it's still warm, but... Rain? Rain from class 7? Is that you? That's right, sister. Actually, you're the same year as me, aren't you? Why, yes. I'm Rosine from class 5. I see Kurt's fallen asleep. Oh, that's his name. Reminds me, his parents were awfully worried about him. Oh my. It's getting late, so I can understand why. Yeah. How did he end up falling asleep here anyways? Well, the wind orchestra held a performance here today. Kurt was so excited about it that he ended up staying right here. Bask in the ambience of it all. All the excitement must have tired him out. Oh, so he was watching the performance too? Ah, that'll explain. Really must have been exhausted to have fallen asleep here then. Yeah. Feel kind of bad waking him up and he's sleeping so peacefully too. Hee. That's so funny. Now that I just realized how kind you are. Don't worry. I'll be sure to take Kurt back home. On her own? How else? I'm much stronger than I look. Carrying him home shouldn't be too much trouble. Might be tough to do without waking him up though. Well, it doesn't look too heavy, but it's kind of wrong to leave this altar. Especially since it's raining outside. Mind if I lend you a hand? I feel bad making you take him home on your own. Are you sure? I'd feel terrible for forcing my job on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. No way I could leave you to carry him on your own when it's raining this hard outside. You really are so kind. Can I trust you to take him then? That's the idea. But how do you plan on doing so without waking him up? Can't let him get soaked in the rain either. Oh, right. That is a problem. I can't hold him and an umbrella at the same time. Well then, allow me to take up the umbrella duty. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's be off then. He's sleeping really soundly. Yeah, he seems so at ease. This is all thanks to you two. Speaking of which, are you alright? You look drenched. Can't believe you let yourself get soaked while keeping the umbrella over me. Oh, summer and all, but you must be freezing. Oh, it's fine, honestly. More importantly, thank you for letting me use one of your towels. Brought our son back. Of course we're going to let you use a towel. Be happy to lend you a spare set of clothes, too, if you want. No need to worry, I have some of my own at the church. Well, if you say so. Regardless, thank you for braving the rain to bring Kurt home. Please take this to warm yourselves up. Thank you. Be sure to enjoy it later. Okay, let's head back to the church. Oh, are you planning on going back with me? We've only got one umbrella, so that's a given, right? Don't be nervous now, Reen. You're just sharing an umbrella with a cute girl. It's fine. So we better get going. Of course. Isn't your other shoulder getting soaked right now? Don't worry about it. It's just a bit of rain. That won't do. I can't allow you to get wet. So, I think this might be a little bit too much. Maybe we should stay a little further apart. Oh no, this is just fine. Right. Thank you for escorting me back. Oh, please wait here. I'll go make us some tea. That sounds good. It'll take you long to get changed. Haha. I did it while the tea was boiling. Please, help yourself. I appreciate it. Something the matter? No, it's nothing. It looks different when she's not wearing her habit. Oh, yep, this is it. Kind of hides her figure a little bit. Probably abandoned that line of thought before I'm struck by lightning or something. Sorry about that. You're really odd, Reen. Alright, you be careful on your way back too. And thank you for the tea, it was delicious. Well, I had to warm you up somehow. Oh, but look how many sweets we have left over. Please take some with you. You're just spoiling me now. But thanks, I'll see you later. Indeed, have a safe walk. Alright. Apparently a flower bed that's glowing. There's Kenneth. So I'm going to go there and see if that's the case. Hi, Belle. Hi, Belle. Ah, yes, there is a sparkling. Aren't those flowers fruit fees raising? I don't believe they've grown so much so quickly. Can't imagine the torrential rain. That matters, though. The gardening club members are running over there here right now, but I should make sure they're okay until someone gets here. Okay, let's see what I can do. First things first, I need materials. Time to go to work. This isn't going to be easy, though. Reen? Reen? See? Didn't expect you here. You've even gotten everything prepared. I was passing by, so I figured. Fee, why don't you have an umbrella? Don't worry about it. You have to take care of the flower bed first. Will you help? You're unbelievable. Okay, let's get this fixed up as fast as possible. This should be fine. Keep the flowers protected at least. Achoo! That's why I was worried about you. Come on, let's get back to the main building. Okay. That should do it. Still can't believe you ran all the way out here with that umbrella. What were you thinking? I was worried about the flowers. It's not an excuse to let yourself get sick. I was saying I wanted for Laura to get all worried about you now that you two are made up. I mentioned the rest of us. I know. You'll go great with all this worrying. That's just fine by me. Us Seven's practically family to me. I can't help but worry about everyone. Thanks. Looks like the rain's about to let up. The flowers should be okay now. I'm sure they are. Should be blooming before too long, though. Keep up the good work. Yep. Be the first person to see them when they do. Gives me something to look forward to. You young folk are always so energetic. You know it's the summer, it's not good to let your body stay cold for so long. You warm up a bit before you head home. Thanks for the help. My flowers bloom, you'll be the first one to know. Okay, let's see about the room. Don't mind me, just exploring the school in the rain. Exploring the adult schoolhouse was pretty fun too. I'll never understand what sort of tough fights against those vicious monsters you think is fun. Now they tough when you got Lammy. Give us a call if you need us next month too. We'll be here before you can say Millium. You're way stronger than me. You'll be the first one I call. That is the true. Just finished clearing up all of our performances. Still not over just how good it was, though. At this point, I couldn't be a part of it, but they blew my expectations out of the water. Everyone's still riding the wave of excitement from the concert. This year was great, but hopefully we can make next year even better. It's a great feeling knowing that tons of people came to hear our performance. It'd be even better if my friends from the Music Academy could come and hear us play sometime too. Minch. Minty Minch. Phew, I'm so tired now that it's over. I'm going to collapse on my bed as soon as I get back to my dorm. Well, collapsing back onto that is where I'm headed now.
What in the world is Melissa doing? I can't believe she'd force a child to do this.
I brought Daddy an umbrella because it was raining, but he got angry when he saw me.
Totally forgot about the plans I made with Rudy. I was really mad. How am I gonna get home without him noticing me?
Getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Let us enter the door.
Welcome back, Master Rean.
Hey there, Sharon.
Hey there,
I
Sharon.
hope the sudden shower didn't catch you too unaware. Would you like me to fetch you a dry change of clothes?
Nah, I'll survive. Thanks to your warning this morning, I was able to avoid the worst of the downpour. I'm amazed you were able to tell a storm was coming that far in advance, though.
Chairman Arena takes a lot of business trips, so I'm used to keeping an eye on the weather. Never being caught unawares is just one of a maid's many responsibilities.
I can't really picture any other maids holding themselves to such an unrealistic standard.
I'll let you know when dinner is ready, so just wait in your room until then. I expect the meal will take a little longer to prepare than usual today.
Oh? How come?
Well, with 2 new residents in the dormitory, I thought I might make tonight's dinner a little fancier than usual. A welcoming feast of sorts for them.
Really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to it already. Anything I can help you with for it?
Oh, could you? I'm actually short a few ingredients, so I was just about to step out to buy what I need.
I'd be happy to run to the market for you then. It's still coming down out there. Might as well go back out while I'm still damp, right? Don't worry about me. I don't mind.
Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to take you up on your kind offer. Here's a list of everything I'd like you to buy. That should be exactly enough merit to cover the expense.
All right. I'll be back soon then.
Take care out there.
Looks like the rain must have stopped while I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out, too. I'd better get back to the dorm.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
You wouldn't happen to be one of the Class 7 students from Thors, would you? Out for a little late-night shopping, are we?
you could say that. But how did you know I'm from Class 7?
You're one of the favorite topics at our radio station, actually. There are plenty of people out there who want to know more about Thor's dashing guys and gals in red.
Oh, you work at the radio station? Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar.
Oh, maybe you know me from the radio? Good evening, everyone. This summer's turning into a real scorcher, isn't it? To beat the heat, we're going to be broadcasting tonight from a park here in Trista. Ring any bells?
Wait. Huh? You're Misty? From Abendheim?
Bingo. You must be quite the avid listener, recognizing my voice so easily. Glad to know I've got a faithful fan out there.
Wow. I never figured I'd meet Misty herself. Especially like this. I always make sure to catch Abendheim. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
Thanks. But it sure is serendipitous, you know? Having a chance encounter like this, just after the rain's eased up. Ooh, maybe I should mention this on tonight's show.
I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for a radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from Abendheim, but she seems just as friendly face to face.
Is something the matter? You're staring at me so intently, I feel a little embarrassed.
Well, forgive me if this sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually our first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before, in a hotel in Heimdall.
Wow, I can't believe it. I never figured anyone would actually catch on.
So you really are her, the Azure Diva herself, Vita Clotilde.
Right you are once again. Honestly, even the people I work with at the radio station don't seem to have noticed, so I'm surprised you could tell.
That makes 2 of us. I almost didn't say anything because it just seemed too implausible. But if you don't mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
It's just a little something I do for fun on the side. Gotta spice life up a bit, right? The best part is, the people at the Opera House in Heimdall have no idea I come here to do my show every week. So don't go telling anyone, okay? It'll be our secret.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one else has figured it out, though. It's not like you use a different voice when you're on the radio.
Well, there's a little trick to it. You're not the only one who was surprised, though.
Huh?
I had this feeling I'd seen you before, but I couldn't put my finger on where. But it's you, isn't it? Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abendheim. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
She smells like lavender? The fragrance really suits her. So Vita Clotilde herself has been hosting a radio show in Trista. Even if I told them, I don't think they'd believe me.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey there, Emma. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I just returned a short while ago. Were you out shopping?
Yeah, Sharon asked me to go out and pick up a few things for dinner, though I ended up taking a bit longer than I expected.
Wait, do I smell lavender on you? This is perfume, isn't it? How did it get onto you?
Oh, right. I guess I must have soaked up the scent too. She did get pretty close. That's the only thing I can think.
I can only hope the reason you ended up taking longer than expected isn't because you were...
Whoa! Hold on. You've got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone I know while I was out. That's all. Nothing scandalous. Nothing I'd be ashamed of.
I never said it was. Though you do seem strangely defensive for a man who has nothing to hide. I wonder what would happen if Elise and the other girls were to catch wind of this.
I swear, I just ran into someone I know after I left the store. Nothing happened. You just like raking me over the coals, don't you?
Oh, Masterine. I see you've returned. Were you able to get everything I asked for?
Sure did. Let me bring it over.
Lavender. Huh. No, that's impossible.
Oh. If you know, you know.
So, the West Emuria Trade Conference is just over a week away now. A building that tall is exactly what you'd expect from an economic powerhouse like Crossbelt 2. It's a big world out there. Still, we've got Milliam and Crow as classmates now. Would have seen that coming. Crow opened up to us right from the start. Though I guess that's just Crow for you. And Milliam's become way more attached to us than I thought she would too. They were both able to form combat links with us right from day one. I had my concerns about how well they'd mesh with the class, but maybe I was worried for nothing after all.
Good evening. I'm your host, Misty. It's August 18th, and we're winding down a busy day here at 9 p.m. I'm here to give you all the cool you need to beat this summer.
Hey, looks like I'm not too late to catch this week's Abendtag.
Seems like those hot summer days keep coming with no end in sight, doesn't it? But even this heat can't stop the momentum behind the West Emuria Trade Conference being held in Crossbell later this month. Prince Olivert and Chancellor Osborne will be in attendance for this watershed moment in international business. Personally, I'm more interested in the view from the top of that famous new skyscraper the talks are being held in. In some news closer to home, you all have probably noticed the summer showers we're getting here in Trista. The rain's let up for now, but it's managed to push that nasty nighttime humidity right off the charts. It's nights like these I wish I could smuggle an ice-cold beer into the studio. And the director is chilling over there, drink in hand, mocking me. But you know what? Forget that guy. Anyway, for all you students out there, your summer vacation's probably wrapping up, so I hope you made the most of it. Wait, I forgot that summer vacation at the military academy is already come and gone. Whoops. Still, it's never too late to do something bold that'll keep your memories of this summer burning bright. And what about you, Miss Misty? You're probably asking yourselves, well, you might want to sit down for this one, because fate had a romantic rendezvous in store for yours truly just on the way to the studio today. A tryst with a young man in a park after sunset. Droplets of rain clinging to the grass. I'll treasure the memory forever. Or I would, if I hadn't just made it up on the spot. Chalk it up to a dreamer's poetic license, I guess. Still, maybe one day I'll feel the thrilling rush of a summer love. Gotta keep the fire burning.
Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight?
Yes.
She's got quite the playful personality. Though somehow that doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking that I just met her on the street a couple hours ago.
Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abendtime. It'll be...
Wouldn't miss it!
And give my regards to those two, would you?
Those two? I didn't really think about it right then, but who was she talking about?
Lunaria Nature Park. Gideon.
Ah, so you've arrived.
Good to see you, boss.
Oh, you're awfully early.
Well met, Comrade V. Comrade S. I see that you've finished all your preparations as well.
Smooth as silk. Although you're the one who'll be taking center stage in our next operation without a doubt.
Who'd have thought you'd volunteer to go pound the pavement in Crossbow? The Red Constellation are gonna be there. I still think I'm the prime choice for this one.
I disagree. As I can no longer rely on the power of the flute, it makes the most sense for me to go. Especially when you consider the very real possibility that we may have to accept a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. That is the best way for us to achieve what we desire.
You're serious?
You really are too morose for your own good.
I could say the same of both of you. Why else would you have willingly plunged yourselves into a struggle like this to begin with?
I suppose you're right.
You got us there.
I see you've all gathered.
Comrade C.
Fashionably late, but worth the wait.
That makes it a full house.
I appreciate your gathering, comrades. The wheels have been set in motion. There is no place for hesitation, no time for looking back. We seek only results.
I couldn't agree more.
No objections here either.
Goes without saying.
That said, I will ask you but once. Comrade G, are you certain this is the path you would walk?
My heart itself beats with the ideals of the Liberation Front. If my life should see its end in Crossbell, so be it. That tyrant must be stopped from creating the vile dystopia he seeks. Dear though the cost may be, if through our efforts we or anyone anywhere succeeds in that aim, we will have our victory.
Very well. May the goddess, or perhaps powers less fair, attend you. When this is over and our victory won, let us toast our success together in the Imperial Capital.
Indeed. Farewell, my comrades.
He doesn't know how to express how he feels, but I understand.
Losing your place in the world for doing what's right. And throwing yourself into the eye of the storm. It ain't something I could do.
Different paths brought each of us here, but the road we travel now is the same. Let us depart, Comrade S, Comrade V. We each have our own part to play in what is to come.
Of course.
Just leave it to us.
All right, it's time for this month's thrilling practical exam. Is everyone ready? Ready as I'm going to be. Anytime. I think our first year has been no sweat up until now, but I guess my luck's run out for combat training. I can't even skip out since they won't let me graduate without it. You do want to actually finish school someday, don't you? And more of class asleep than awake, so you can at least put some effort into the practical exams. Haha. Right, I know. This is the part where you find those things like This is the part where we get to fight those things that look like Lammy, right? I can't wait to jump in. Hey, can we start yet? Can we please? You at least make a token effort to rein in your hyperactive outbursts. Amazing just how adding those two classmates can shake things up. Guess I could have you all fight the combat show. We got 2 named challengers this month. Oh, we try a little something different. Something different? I wonder what strange idea she's concocted today. Yeah, a good instructor's gotta keep you guessing. By now, you should be prepared for anything. So, Reen, Crow, Meliam? ES instructor? Gotcha. Right here? You're the first team. What? The rest of you will be divided into 2 groups. An all-girls team and an all-boys team. The team will be team class president. In my case, your team is team vice president. Green team will be team whatever. Each team will be facing off against each other in a series of mock battles. Dumbest team names I've ever heard. Can't really disagree, but I don't think the names are the biggest issue. Right. Quite an interesting split. Hey, wait a minute. Are all three of us totally separate teams? Why do we have fewer members than them too? Oh, by my estimation, these three teams are about equal in strength. Well, the girls and the boys teams are well balanced in terms of weapon and combat styles represented. While your team does have fewer members, Crow has a lot of experience, and William is our good. I think that kind of evens out your one-man disadvantage, don't you? I see. It does actually make sense. These teams' divisions are less contrived than I'd come to expect from your field study groups. Although, the part where a certain someone always draws a short straw remains remarkably consistent. Oh, who do you mean? Ha, I wonder what poor sucker keeps getting stuck in the hard luck teams. Fine, I'll take the hand I'm dealt this time. Ooh, I like that spunk. Well then, let's get down to business, shall we? First battle will be between Team Whatever and Team Vice President. Alright, assume your positions, everyone. Okay, well, let's actually equip everyone with. Two Medal of Vigor. And something that ups my ups my strength. Probably be good. And then actually that works. Old Mustang. Yep, he is already orbment. Fourths. Let's get her all loaded out. Kyria. Get that on. Thalos. And why don't we give you an evade too? So we're up against the guys first. No matter what distance we try to attack to, they have someone capable of countering us. Well, as long as we beat them all, we still win, right? That's the spirit, but don't let your guard down. Yeah, just stay aware of the distance between us and don't miss any openings they leave us. We're all fired up and ready to start. Alright then, begin.
Stay started. Don't get cocky.
Very well.
Oh, would have been nice to know that when I was setting up my.
Here I go!
All right. My turn. My turn.
Here I go!
Ah.
Here goes!
Go.
Yeah!
That's embarrassing.
Keep it up, everyone!
My turn.
Ah.
Some of this. My turn. My turn.
Here I go! Arcus,
How about
activate!
this? Go. Go. Gotcha.
Yeah!
All right.
All right.
Here. Thanks. Go. Leave it to me.
Yes, sir! Arcus, activate!
Some of this. Go.
That's for you!
My turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you This can't be happening.
My turn!
Impossible. That's that. Let's keep moving.
That's enough. Match goes to Team Whatever. It's almost hard to believe this is your first time fighting together. We did it? Ah, not bad. Ha! You guys didn't stand a chance. Don't get so full of yourself. Ah, come on now. Three of you certainly don't pull. The three of you certainly don't pull your punches. Hey, you got more than a few hits in yourself. Whoa, don't start breaking out in cold drinks yet. There's plenty more action in store. Except Team Whatever versus Team Class President. We'll begin after a 5-minute break. Wait, we have to do 2 in a row? Fine by me. Oh boy. We got ourselves a real slave driver here. At least we had a chance to catch our breath. Now we're up against the girls. So to say the biggest threat is Laura and Fee on the front lines. Guessing those two are going to come out swinging with Lisa and Emma covering them from the rear. Yeah, probably. We're going to have to hold the line and weather their attacks while we look for an opening to break through. Alright, hope you got your strength back because it's time for our second beautiful bout. Begin!
Well, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Oh! Did I totally forget to... Battle scope.
My turn.
Yeah, I did. Analyze. Oh.
Here.
My turn.
Here I go!
Here we go. Gotcha.
Arcus, aha!
You have my face. Leave it to me. Eat lead. My turn.
My turn!
Leave it to me. Wasn't strong enough. Go.
Here I go!
All right.
Let's go!
Go.
Ah, crap. Autumn leaf cutter.
No! Gleaming gun!
My turn.
Yes, sir! There! I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah! You didn't stand a chance!
And team vice presidents seem to be better. Oh, hey. Better, oh. Ah. That's enough. And it looks like a victory for the stalwart team, whatever. I'm impressed at this rate you're going to be nipping at my heels before long. I can't believe we lost. We fell just short of victory. You all fought admirably. What a shame. It's a close one, though. Phew, those Class 7 gals just straight take you out before they take you out on for a night in town, huh? Well done, William. You too, Emma. I'd make Team Whatever go a third round, but there's no one else to fight but, so I guess they get to rest. Or review your performance later, but in the meantime, we got Class President and Team Vice President going head to head. Both teams step forward. Oh, looks like that about wraps it up. Final fight was a real thriller from start to finish, too. It was certainly a good fight, but who would have thought that they'd take advantage of such a tiny opening like that to overwhelm us? That's Lord and Fee for you, I guess. Heh, I imagine where combat is concerned, they would handle best most of the second years. Swinging a sword is one thing, but we are relying on Lisa and Emma to keep up the pressure. Yep, wouldn't have been nearly as effective without them. I do think so. Still, safe to say that everyone fought pretty well. At this point, feeling that Reen's team would come out on top, though. Winning both of your matches with a new team is pretty impressive. I feel like I was riding on Crone Milliam's efforts, huh? Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're pretty strong. Yeah, we're tougher. You're tougher than you look, too. I see your practical exams as unconventional as ever. Oh. Instructor Neidhart? I was under the impression that having back-to-back battles with uneven odds was par for the course in actual warfare. Don't you think learning to fight effectively against coming opponents with team tactics is important for any soldier? Well, that's certainly true. So what brings you here, Instructor Neidhart? Please tell me this isn't part where you have to fight both of the instructors at once. Of course not. Is that, like last month's field study in the capital, your upcoming field study is also a bit unusual. Instructor Neidhart here has been involved in making the arrangement, which is why I asked him to do. What do you mean by unusual? Sounds a bit ominous. Yeah, I just about wrap things up anyway, so let's move on to announcing your next field study locations. Alrighty. Well, Grandma's Laura's hometown, right? It is. It's a lakeside town in the south of the Crozen Prospect. Flanked by thick fog for most of the year. It's a castle town dating back to the Middle Ages. It is more than its fair share of local legends and tall tales. Sounds like quite a historical hotspot. I'd gone for Gone home for summer vacation. I would have returned to Trista only to turn around and head right back home again. Huh. Guess that's true. So what about this Jurai Special Economic Zone? Pretty sure it's a city up on the far northwestern coast of the Empire. It used to be independent, but the Imperial government runs the show there now. Oh, there it is. I think Gramps annexed it about 8 years ago. Helium. I'm guessing the Gramps she's referring to is. Yep, probably Mr. Blood and Iron himself, the Chancellor. Honestly, do you think about the words coming out of your mouth? Why? It's not like it bothers me. Both locations seem worth checking. Though the final line makes me curious. None of our Ola field study instructors had anything like it. 2 days, reassemble at the designated location. True, usually wherever we go, that's where we stay for the duration of the field study. Care to shed a little bit of light on that? I could. When Instructor Neidhart to feel left out, so I'll let him do the honors. As you wish. After completing your assignments in your respective areas, you'll be boarding a train bound for the rendezvous. That point is a notable military installation on the southeast of the Empire, Aurelia Fortress. Aurelia Fortress? That's a giant base on the border facing the Republic. After we finished our regular field study, we're going to be whisked away to major military base. As part of your field study, of course. I'll be joining you there to serve as your military liaison for the duration of your visit. Naturally, you'll be given a series of assignments specific to that location. Wow, sounds like fun. I very much doubt that's it. Sounds like it can be put through the ringer on my very first field study. Something wrong? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh well, I'm looking forward to another installment of your action-packed field study reports. Just so you know, I'm planning on joining the Aurelia Fortress too. I'm not gonna let the big bad army man push my adorable little students around. I have no intention of asking anything unreasonable of them. Nothing that deviates from their curriculum. Unlike a certain other instructor whose name we shan't mention. Is it safe to keep those two in the same room together?
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the Academy.
The Skanda Gem. Alrighty.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, right. We're heading out on our field study today. I don't need to get up just yet. Or I could just give in and go back to sleep. Huh?
Wakey, wakey! Come on, Reed, it's time to rise and shine. We're gonna miss the train.
Stop that! That's not very lady. Right in the gut.
I can't believe it. My very first class trip. We're gonna have the best time. How much money do I get to spend on sweets and stuff? Oh, do bananas count as snacks?
No, they don't. Just get off me, please.
Ah, there you are.
Good morning, Reed.
Seems you had quite the rude awakening this morning.
Yeah, Coffee only wishes it was that effective. She must have really been looking forward to this trip.
Certainly seems so.
She holds her own in class, to be sure. But at times like these, she seems like any other kid her age.
I'm looking forward to finally getting the chance to visit Laura's hometown.
I've heard that Legram is known for both its many legends and for the mist that hangs over the town for much of the year.
I don't know which stories you've heard, but most of them have been exaggerated in the retelling over time. It certainly doesn't lack for scenic beauty, though. I was hoping, though I wish Elisa, Fee, and the others in Group B could have come with us.
Me too. I hope they enjoy their trip. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Uses.
Good heavens.
Can someone do something about this child? She's out of control.
Okay, looks like everybody's here. Let's go, go, go!
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that we need to do before getting into the just in case. I want to do this if you're playing this. I'm awfully glad that it was all a misunderstanding at the end. However, your habit of instantly pointing a finger at the lower class students when something unusual happens concerns me. Encourage Ryko's rules explicitly state that while divided by class, all students and those are to be equally respected. Hardly be becoming of our vice principal to forget such an important tenet of this academy now. Please forgive my crass attitude. I'll be certain to reflect deeply upon my behavior and work to mend it. He's scared stiff. There's something I never expected to see. Alright. Apparently, they don't automatically put these in there. There's something. Oh, there's something in my mailbox. The signature and the serial number 120 are printed on the sticker. That's the knob and time sticker. You can't get one of these unless they read out your submission on the show. Oh, it came with a note. Last week's little chat was fun. Sorry to use you as show material, though. Oh yeah, she did talk about our meeting on the show last week. Guess that's why she sent me the sticker. Well, he seemed pretty rare, so I'll be sure to take care of it. What you doing, Rain? Something arrived for you? Yeah, an acquaintance sent me something. An acquaintance? What a curious choice of words. Remember that students shouldn't be getting involved in anything too dubious. Okay, you're all definitely got the wrong idea here. Well, shall we head towards the station? Park. I call that a park. And the others, Fee. Ain't stuff ready before we leave. I'm ready, so I'm playing with Celine. Good girl. Yeah. I guess they get along since she's kind of cat like herself. Meow. She's a cutie. I want to pet her too. Missed the train because of this. Let's make our way to the station once we're all ready. Celine came to see us, and she wanted us to send us off. Yeah, I think you're right. If you remember to feed the cat every time, she'll give you a Zeram powder. Very helpful. But since I didn't, saw Celine again this morning, so I gave her some milk. She let me pet her after that. She's starting to enjoy all the attention. Need to change trains at Breahard to get to Legram, right? Suppose it'd be better for us to take the Crozen main line from the Transcontinental line then. Right, after reaching Breahard, we'll need to transfer to a local line, the Yellow Branch line. Only one train leading at ARTR, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid a lengthy wait. It's exactly 7 a.m. right now. Should arrive in Breahard around 10:30 and reach Legram by noon. We got work waiting on us the first day too, so the earlier we can reach Legram, the better. Agreed. There's always a chance our class problem child will make another scene. Hee. Hey, you guys are here earlier than I expected. Y'all ready to leave then? Too? Nah, we still got another 20 minutes or so until the next train to Breahard comes in. Y'all going to the Dry SEZ, right? I've never been, but it sounds kind of fun. Apparently, it is quite a trip to get there, though. On the Empire's northwest coast. Have to cross the entire Lamari province to get there. There. Well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this. Worry not, the hours will just fly by as I teach you all how to be as cool and popular as I am. Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll just take a nap instead. See you in 2 days then. See you at Gorelia Fortress. Bye. Have a safe trip. See you later, Elliot. Later, Marcus. Bro, at least make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. No worries, if you hear about it, it means that I wasn't on top of my game. One of these days, Reen, you'll thirst for my life adventure. Right. Alright, good luck, guys. I have to, drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days. Okie dokie. Why do I not find that the slightest bit reassuring? You took the words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days. Let's see if there are any more shiny places. If anyone left a book behind. Yep. Good morning, everyone. Group A is headed to Legram, right? That's right. I'd like to purchase tickets to Legram via Breahard. Going right up. Do you want them right away? Okay, so it's 6 passengers bound for Legram via Breahard. I'll have those tickets to you in just a moment.
Oh, you're all heading out?
What?
Isn't that... Huh? What are you doing here, Lecter? You miss me already?
Sure did. I'm gonna be back in Crossbell starting the day after tomorrow. Might never have the chance to see you again in this lifetime, so I figured I'd drop by and say hello.
Shh, whatever. You're so silly. There's no way you or Gramps would die that easily.
Well, that old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, you know.
Who's he?
Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division.
We saw him while we were on our field study in Nord. He's the one supposedly responsible for negotiating with the Republic's army to prevent war from breaking out.
So he's the Ironblood they call Scarecrow.
I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone who specializes in espionage.
Did you see the kitty?
Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along. Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though.
Okay.
We'll try our best to be a welcoming class. I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Unlike you, I'm a little angel.
that a little angel would casually whip out something like Eric Getlam in public. Do you have any idea how much overtime we put in just covering up for you?
Huh? You do?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on.
If you'll excuse us, Captain.
I'm afraid we need to catch this train.
Sure thing. Good luck out there, guys. Oh, and by the way, I'd prefer it if you referred to me as secretary rather than captain in public. After all, I am a second secretary for the Imperial government.
I see.
Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary.
You better bring me back a souvenir from Crossbell.
They seem like an even more interesting bunch than I'd heard. Hope she gets the chance to soak in the good times at school like I did.
Well, well. For two Ironbloods, you two have a pretty cozy thing going.
Uh-oh. Looks like a scary lady's got me in her sights. Time to make my exit.
Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Come on. Cough it up.
They don't call you the Purple Lightning for nothing. Maybe you should consider giving up this teaching gig and coming to work for us. I'll bet we could offer double what the Academy's paying you. No sweat. Aw. Strictly business, huh?
Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over.
This is the list of every member of the Imperial Liberation Front that we're aware of at present. We've made progress in identifying their top figures, too.
I see. I suppose I should thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along.
I'm listening.
Their primary target is Crossbell City, but there's a chance that something else will be going down within the Empire at the same time. Those were her words.
Ooh. By the way, we're nearing my the time when I'm going to be doing the promised really bad falsetto part. I'll wait until we actually get there, and then I might, you know, do it on my own. Post up a separate video. Wow, it's a sea of green out there. Hey, Yusuf, what's that wheat? Why is that wheat all green? Wheat, barley, rye are all cultivated in the Croissant. Each is grown as its own season, which means what you're seeing right now is the full wheat crop. Oh, look, there's a weird scarecrow. Ah, look at its head. It looks all messy like lectures. Ugh. Now, as long as she's enjoying herself. At times like these, she seems just like any girl her age. It's hard to believe she's only 13. So you're younger than my brother. Really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? Suppose this is a good time of any to tell you more about where we'll be conducting our next field study. Legram is a small town on the southeast of the Empire, situated on the shore of Lake Ebel. My father, Viscount Arside, governs the town, which itself is part of the Croissant province. Sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, is not the province Eustace Fowler's overseas? Well, technically, yes. Legram is known for being a particularly self-reliant religion. I doubt the Viscount has much interest in the authority of his liege lord. Suppose I can't deny it. My father can be a little too free-spirited at times. I can't help but feel that your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned. It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Sorry, I seem to have touched on a sensitive issue here. No, there's nothing for you to apologize for. Changes like these are the daily bread of the nobility. Times of four great houses have immense power. But it's still up to the individual feudal lords to govern their respective regions. As far as taxation goes, each region has its own statutes. Makes the whole situation even more complicated. Well, the imperial government does seem to be attempting to unify all regions under a single tax system. That's one of the major points of dispute between the two factions. Incidentally, my father's stance on the matters hell was vetoed before I consented. I do understand the reformist point of view. Each region of the empire has its own traditions and customs. Attempting to normalize all these under a single system seems a little insensitive. The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds. Well, it's certainly not an issue with a nice, clear-cut solution. This is boring. Do you have any more cool stories about Legram? I suppose a couple students batting around ideas about taxation isn't going to really solve it. I guess to me, one of the things Legram is most made for is its Arcade school. Oh, is that thing Laura's dad teaches? That's the one. The Arcade schools of swordsmanship is a style passed down by the ancient Knights of Erebony. One of the two most famous martial styles in the Empire, the other being the Vander school. And there's a training hall. The students of Arcade school come from all over the Empire district. Indeed there is. Several students within the school are studying in Legram at the moment. The rest are scattered throughout the Empire. Laura's father instructs them all. He does. Viscount Isart, the only Lord of Legram. He's also the current head of the Arcade school. Oh, does he have some super cool title like Radiant Blade Master or something? He sounds crazy strong. This may sound unseemly coming from his daughter, but his strength is quite frankly inhuman. I'd easily place him among the 3 strongest people in the Empire. Sounds like an incredible guy. Heard plenty of rumors about his strength myself. What I understand, he acts as a combat instructor for armies, both provincial and imperial. As a result, I hear he spends a significant amount of time from his territory. Maybe visiting my home. There's no guarantee that my father will even meet him. That's a shame. I'd really like to meet him. Blade. William.
It's time to duel. Come on, draw a card. You're up first, I guess.
Well,
Come on, draw another one. You're up first, I guess. Come on, draw another one. You're up first, I guess. Take this! Ah! Who was that for? Sorry about that. Yeah, I win!
wait. With my last card, I would have. Peter. Yeah. Aha, look at all the trees going past the window. This is so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Really now, I'm kind of surprised. I assume being an intelligence division meant you'd be taking trains all the time. Well, I usually just ride on Lammy when I'm out on a mission. Super fast train Claire and the others are in the rump doesn't have any windows. Graham's special car is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Interesting. Often that you get to ride a regular train. If you get too excited here, you're not going to have much excitement left for when we reach our destination. Especially considering how Early you got up this morning. Haha, but I was so excited I could barely sleep. I'll be fine. I still got plenty of energy. Yawn. What was I saying? I told you. Be a very hard. Try and get some sleep on the next train, okay? Okay. Times like this, she is really just like any other 13-year-old. Lavender. Surely it's just a coincidence. It has to be. Wrong, Emma. Are you getting motion sickness or something? No, I'm fine. I just wondered if we might be able to see Lohengrin Castle while we're in the ground. Oh, the castle that came up Inspector Thomas's lesson again. Weather permitting, it can be seen quite clearly. Surrounded by mist more often than not, but such imagery has its own appeal as well. Oh wow, sounds pretty neat. Yeah, it does. I was thinking it would be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we learned in class to our field study, don't you think? Yeah, that would be. Oh yes, when we reach Ignaram, I'd like to ask a favor. Favor? I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to the outside schools. Group has practitioners of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School, sport fencing, and spearmanship alike. I have no doubt each would be of interest to students. Perhaps so. Chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them, though? Well, there ain't any uses, at least use swords. Certainly, the outside schools teach more than just swords. So let me use it. Shoot, stores like myself, others use spears and even bows. Perhaps even Emma's almost staff. Hey, what about me? Lammy's really strong too. True, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique. I concur. Watch Getland when before the students any chance to learn new techniques. It's no fair leaving me allowed. Well, I do think that would be a nice gesture, but that's assuming we get the chance before our field study is over. Of course, I look forward to it. We'll have some time before we reach Berea. We'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. How will we? That's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I'd like to see Rufus again. I'm sure he's much too hardly seems appropriate to return home now after I chose not to during the summer. That's a good point. Something on your mind? Just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This month they've been a little overly quiet. Hey, mention it. I haven't heard any major conflicts between the two factions lately at all. Maybe they're just showing some sort of restraint for a while? After all the craziness that happened at the festival last month. The faction is considered enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on our field study, not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. The issue of regional culture is usually quite a phenomenon, but profound as of its own taxing. The desire to preserve the region's tradition. Oh, places, the empire. Like the old animist traditions of Inlegram. A lot of those are still. Indeed, no doubt you'll see many of them firsthand during this. Countless anecdotes regarding the Lancemaid remain as well. Sounds like the Graham has a lot in common with my home in North. Our cultures and traditions may differ. We worship the same goddess and spirits. Think of the fact many Erebonians are starting to fade. If you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting, even if it means a little extra money going in. Yes, I feel the same. Seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study. Brand. Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. The special express line is bound for Bereha. Next stop is Bereha, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking. Finally, you had to change trains here, right? That's right, a train bound for Legram should be arriving in about 10 minutes. Need to hurry if we want to board it on time. That's too bad, I was kind of hoping for the chance to poke around Berehard. Oh yeah, it's your first time in Berehard, isn't it? Glad to show you around, should the opportunity arise. You'd graciously open your home to us in court, after all. Trust me. Did you see the kitty? I saw the kitty. Legram, more like Laham. Ah, this forest is really dense. Almost looks like a scene from a picture book. Though if you kept very quiet, fairies might come out to play. I know come as a surprise, but there are many such legends. The Land's Maiden, the Sandlot, born in Legram. Because of her preternatural strength and beauty, some believe her to be a changeling, switched at birth by the fairies. Really fascinating. Reality is a little less rosy. The family line of Count Soundlight came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. For the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. Changeling, eh? Oh. Look at that fog. Came on so suddenly. Well, Legram is well known for its fog, among other things. This is not at all uncommon for this time of year. Fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. In that case, bring on the fog. No, Lammy, you can't smash that. Stunning. This is the first time I've been to Legram. It's every bit as beautiful as I'd been led to believe. Now, so this is the town of Mist in the ancient legends. Haha, I'm pleased you seem to have taken a liking to it. Fortunately, the mist does tinge at the visible. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Fog, I know, it's breathtaking all the same. Now, come home, my lady. How long have you been there? Interesting, I couldn't sense him coming at all. I've returned, Klaus. Seeing that your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from you. On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is only joy left to an old man like me. Surely you jest. I assume the falling out coming to meet us means he's currently away in that familiar. I'm afraid so. Also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return. I didn't expect that might be the case. Unless, allow me to introduce you to everyone. Klaus, the RC. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Arcade School. Sounds like one amazing old guy. Haha. Trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to the ground. Come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. Still, doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. Going into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region too. Look at this stone monument. I believe that was built long before the Arsaid's family was entrusted with the governance of this region. They make it several hundred years old at the very least. It's a rather strange shape too. Ooh, what's that? Appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. That's right, the center statue is the Lance Maiden herself. Those beside her, two are the Eisenritter. I believe those two were made from 200 years ago as well. Indeed, tradition holds. Indeed. Tradition holds that they are constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscount. Huh? So that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? Oh, you need a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. Lady Laura! Lady Laura! Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in the ground. Viscount did mention that you'd be returning. So happy to see you again, Lady Laura. Happy to see you here as well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study just as part of my coursework at the Academy. Be sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. Love to hear all about how life at the Academy has been treating you. He seems to be quite popular around here. It looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the people over here. Looks like they finally showed up. It's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Huh? Oh well, guess I'll look over their tasks one more time, just to be sure. I hear the ring of steel on steel. Undoubtedly the sounds of swords crossing. Ah, so this must be the Arcade School training hall. DJs. I have more memories on this building than I could possibly. Although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father, or father. Haha, my apologies. That's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. Tell by the way he carries himself, he's a master. He has a master's voice. This is Viscount Arsaid's mansion. Oh, so this is where Laura lives. Expect nothing less from a Viscount. It seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. He was originally built with the intent that it would function as a stronghold, should the need ever arise. Welcome to the home of Viscount Arsaid. Please allow me to show you around in my father's stable. Wow. What an incredible view. So beautiful. So often I take a view this spectacular. Hey, is that? Wow, a castle. Oh, that must be Legrand's famous landmark. Indeed, that's Lohengrin Castle. During the War of the Lines, it served as the Lance Maiden's home stronghold. A saint's castle, towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Seeing it there in all its majesty makes me want to set brush to kingdoms. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for me. I agree, but there will be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. And now we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. You the one who prepared our test for us, class? Actually, the sight of your duties here has been entrusted to a professional. A professional? At what? Elaborate? To the Bracer Guild of Town's Central Place. At Master's behest, they have taken on the responsibility of preparing all the tasks for your field study here. The Bracer Guild? Branch here in Legram? Indeed. It's a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. My family has a good relationship with the guild. They've done much for us in the town over the years. Oh, really? Oh, whatever. Not like they asked me to do anything. What are you battling? Nothing much. Just thinking out loud. Anyway, it looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. Yeah. Let me get through as many of today's tasks as we can. Taking our leave now. That's... Of course. Please take care, everyone. Ugh.
And now that everybody is shut the frick up.
I'm so pleased to see that Lady Laura's finally returned. I'll be in Legrand in a couple days, but thank you for your care, Rana. You hope you and your friends find some time during your time. I have every intention of serving you to the best of my ability.
Find the Bracer Guild in the town's main plaza. Allow me to wish you all the best of luck today. I look forward to seeing how things go.
Frankly, is there to look forward to? I wonder if he has something planned.
Ha! Ha! One more round! Right!
Oh, you can feel the intensity coming from as the RSA school train. Stopping in a degree. I seem to be so focused on. Right now, I'd rather not intrude.
Yeah, let's head to the guild first. Hey there, Lady Lord. Didn't realize you were back in town already.
I just arrived a little while ago. How are things here at the church while I was away?
It's over, I'd say. No point in giving sermons to this lot when they got more faith than I do.
I suppose things really haven't changed much. Yeah, maybe this place to say it, but wouldn't it be wise to perhaps put a bit more effort into your job?
Sorry about that. I'm just not the kind of guy who can sort of with motivation to work hard.
I wish Father Hamilcar would take his job more seriously. The one who has to make all the preparations for Mass and write reports to the Archbishop instead. And after him trying to fix everything, he leaves undone his tiring work. He remains as popular as ever thanks to the stories he tells the children. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable or unbelievable?
Yes, I did just make a Justin Bieber reference. Oh, Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see that you've returned. Don't hesitate to ask me if you need any assistance. I'll be happy to support you whatever the endeavor.
Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate your generosity.
It's my honor. I feel I must ask, though, who are these disgusting cretins you have in town? Are you talking about my classmates? Oh, Adios, why must such filth be allowed to fester in the sight of the Lady of Laura's medium? Listen up, you three. Try to keep an appropriate distance from Lady Laura at all times. Understood? Yeah, I'm afraid that's gonna prove a little bit. What an irksome oath. I apologize, you seem to be misunderstanding.
Watto!
Let's see if I can get
It looks like I can. That's just a crime. I'll be able to get evade 3 here. Oh, there, Watto. Been ally help? Why, of course. You know, that's all the business. Oh? Not really a big issue. It's just that your father rejected an order to raise us. Race going through the highway and slowed down a fair bit. There's a lady out. The Duke Alberay wasn't too pleased. I lowered all sides. I see. Please allow me to apologize for my father's actions. You have no reason to feel easy. The deliveries by train have come through just fine. Ultimately, we're not up a creek without paladins. I see you've been doing well, Pedro. Woof. Oh, good day, Lori. Hey, Lori. We have some fresh cheese made from our goods. We're ready to smite your home. Should to bring some to the manor lady. I'll be looking forward to it. Nice dinner's sure to be that much better. Oh, you're right. It smells so delish. Now for an itty bitty taste. Oh, no, you don't. Ah, that's quite the charming friend you have.
A cross inside a circle. Any idea what it means?
No one really knows for sure. There are a number of theories, though.
Unfortunately, the meanings of most animus symbols have been lost over time.
This building is the Legrand branch of the Bracer Guild.
Have a cozy.
You've got a wharf here?
We do. A ferry makes trips between here and the opposite shore.
If you cross the lake, you'd be in the Sutherland province, right?
This is the Eisenritter section. Pretty impressive up close. It's so cool! St. Sandlot and the Eisenritter are the pride of Legram and have been ever since the War of the Lions. When I look at this statue, I'm always reminded of my personal goal. In my lifelong aspiration to be skilled as warriors, my ancestor and St. Sandlot. I see the ambition gleaming in her eyes. Not surprising, everyone has their heroes after all. Boy, I'm just yawning a bunch today. Oh, the guild ember. Must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. Branches of the capital are closed due to political pressure. This one still seems to be active. Graham, branch continues to operate as it always has. I was rather surprised to find out that the capital branch is no longer. Think of it, we met a Bracer back when we were in Berehard for our field study. I saw no signs of the guild branch there either. Closed a year ago. As I understand it, the pressure clothes came from the guild. That's so. Bracers are eyesore in most of those well-to-do kinds. Don't bow to authority, you can't bribe them with Mira, they're all about protecting civilians. Any excuse to lean on the bracers, get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Really, that's kind of men's words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. You think you're not complicit in this? Well, let's let us some more grams. And barging into the branches in the capital themselves, started telling them what could and couldn't do. Wow. Explains the instructor's frosty temperament. Hey, you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. There's a familiar face. Nice to see you again. Hello? Oh, you know each other? No, we just ran into each other once. Long time no see, Laura. Like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grandstand. A former associate of our instructor. Very much. I'm Toval Randimir, Purser with the guild here in the Empire. To meet you, ladies and gents, in Class 7. Oh, crap. We're in for another long scene. Maybe. Wait a minute. Wasn't that a coincidence we ran into you at Brayhard? Bingo. Sarah told me you were going to be there. Want me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you got in a real tight spot. She insisted I play casual and I gave myself away. And that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. No idea. Just a restroom. Oh, your assistance back then. I wouldn't have been able to bust Machias out without your help. May not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have. Haha, you're welcome. Says we paid that debt in full, though, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea that you already met some of the members of our club. Incidentally, Toval, this guild's standing here in Erebony certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. Yeah, no doubt. Basically, every branch here in the Empire shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. I was found working in a different field, like Sarah. I was transferred to branches outside the county. We all agreed to get back together if we can ever resume operations in Erebony. Well, then, we're just trying to keep it moving. Living out a living process. Sounds like a difficult life. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't that more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The railway military police deals with a lot of stuff we would have handled before. The lady friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Oh, that with all the time she spends at work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. Oh, Amelia? I'm sure you should go around sharing the details of person's private lives without their consent. Haha. Oh, I find enough to keep the work to keep the lights on here anyways. The branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our signs without getting in trouble. That's how it is. It's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of it. Seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, a focus on helping others. He's long said that if you are free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... Hardly think of a man who owns territory in the Empire to just up and join the Bracers. Radiant Blade Master himself is a Bracer. In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Pride. Bet he'd make S-rank on the spot. Oh, Cassius Pride? I believe he's currently a Brigadier General in the Burley, as well as bearer of the title Divine Blade. I should expect no less from a member of the intelligence. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field. I'll give these to you now. Study day 1. Assign tasks. Crocodile. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Generally, yeah. You come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tests then? Yeah, we got some more work I could use your help on. Pretty short-handed here, so we got a real monster backlog built. Can't I need to pave the way to Easy Street. Haha, will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination request too. I'll have to head out into the highway for that one. It'd be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible. This is so cool! Okay. Go see Mr. Watto. Or Duncan. Welcome, everyone. I hope this day has treated you well. If you need any armaments or have any armament-related questions, I dare to say come straight to me. Thank you, Duncan. Your service is invaluable, as always. It's an honor to hear you say that. Reminds me, I've heard that you guys will be the ones taking on the request. I sent in to tell. That's right. Want us to do something with the road lamps. I ask you for some further information about how to do it. Of course. It can take quite a while, though. Sure you have the time to do it? Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Just explain what it is you'd like to do, and we'll get to it. Alright, here's how it goes. I'm going to presume you all know what the road lamp is at this point. You probably also know that they require regular maintenance. That's especially true here in the ground. It's moisture from the fog causes their circuits to short more frequently. I put in a request for Toval to inspect them not too long ago, actually. Last pros, he discovered that almost all of the lamps close to town are in need of some maintenance work. I assume that you want us to replace them all in one go then. That is correct. To be a bit more specific, I'd like you to replace their orbit lights. It does seem like a long, troublesome task. I would normally pay someone else to do. Road lamps serve as a safety measure for travelers on the highway zone, so this is important. Sounds about as much fun as picking lint out of my belly button, but oh well, nothing we can do about it. Does seem like something Toval would usually handle himself. Isn't that right? It is. You'd probably laugh at us if a group of Promisee students were able to change a few lights on it. It takes me back to our field study in Keldor now. That's right, we had to do something like this back then. I suppose every town needs fucking road lamps. So you're practically pros already now. Hardly. I finally managed to block off my memories of our group's first field study. Aw, no fair, you guys. Stop remembering stuff I wasn't here for. Haha, that's what you get for showing up late to the party. Anyway, I assume that the road lamps have all need a code to open their maintenance. Not quite. The lamp here in the ground use a key for access, which means you'll be needing this. At least it should make things simpler this way. I'm kind of glad I don't have to remember code this time. Here are the replacement ornament lights you'll need as well. It's a lot of lights! B1 to A5, B1 to B9. They're all marked with letters and numbers. That they are. Each one matches up with the road line, which should be used in. Use the A1 lamp and the lamp with A1 written on it, and so on. It's not exactly advanced calculus. Any pointers on how to change the amount? I remember how to do it from last time, so I think we'll be fine. That seems to be everything we need to know to get started. We'll be on our way then. Good luck! Oh. Anyway. Wrong ass way. The fog is just as thick out here in highways as it is in town. Go a longer way. Of course, keeping the temperature down, but it certainly doesn't help the visibility. True, even we locals lose our side of the directions out of the highway sometimes. Ever since they built the railway through here, many people traveling need to pay extra attention to our surroundings to make sure that we don't get lost. That would be wise. And don't forget, there's no telling when some beast may try to jump out of it. Or what are we waiting for? Let's go! The lamp appears to be dim. On the plate. Alright, that's one I changed. Doesn't seem so bad. So, need to repeat this for the other 13 lamps on the highway. The work itself seems so placed. Perhaps we should each take turns doing it. That sounds fair. It's only right to share the workload. Hey, I call the next one. You're welcome to it. Okay, well.
It feels almost magical.
I know. Like if you just wait long enough, you might see a fairy or something.
That I will say that I will quit. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will be